People outside, how you feeling? People in the back, make some noise! People up front, how you feeling? Awesome. So if you were ever to come over to my house, which by the way, you're all invited to my house. Yeah, come on over. I live in San Francisco, so if you're ever there, just ask for Michael's house and they'll point you. And if you'd ever come over to my house, Jay and I would probably be sitting there just playing acoustic guitar and singing songs. That's pretty much what we do all day. And we feed the koi fish. I have a little koi pond. And Gina, she comes over every now and then and sings with us too in the studio. And this is a song that I wrote for my sweetheart Sarah. And her and I were in Bali last year on Valentine's Day, and we had the best Valentine's Day ever. It was like so amazing. We were like walking down this deserted beach together, like in those tourist commercials, you know, like Sandals Beach or something. You know, two couples on a beach in bikinis. Oh no, one couple and one person in a bikini. I was in a G-string. I don't know what I was on. I might not have been wearing anything. But we were on this great beach. We had the best Valentine's Day ever. It was like so amazing. We went snorkeling. We rode on this boat in the sunset, and it was like so perfect. It couldn't be any better. And then the day after Valentine's Day, which will officially be known as Letdown Day, wasn't as good, you know. And it's just one of those days, you know, you kind of get up on the bad side of the bed, and you got to talk through it. And by the end of the day, we had talked through it, and I felt so in love. And I was like, wow, you know, even when we have bad days, my worst days with you are better than any day that I ever had before you in my life. And that's what this song is about. And it's called Life is Better With You. Every day's not Valentine's, but you make it feel like most of the time. When I'm all alone with you, picking up pieces of my life, sometimes there's ones I just can't find, but they found a home with you. Whoa, I'm not afraid to be alone, but being alone is better with you. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa, life is better with you. Whoa, whoa, life is better with you. When I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true. Life is better with you. Some days are better than other days, but these days, life is better with you. Some days are better than other days, but these days, life is better with you. Life is better. Tell me what you want, I'll give you all that you need with my heart and my hand, saying please, baby, please, because nobody does that thing you do better than you. Your thoughts still swim around in my head of all the words that we ever said. My favorites remain, I love you. Whoa, I'm not afraid to be alone, but being alone is better with you. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa, life is better with you. Whoa, whoa, life is better with you. When I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true. Put your hands together now. Every day's not Valentine's, but you make me feel it most of the time with you. And all my life I tried to find the one who makes me feel the way you do. You do. And I say, some days are better than other days, but these days, life is better with you. Some days are better than other days, but these days, life is better with you. And when I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true. What? Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa. Life is better with you. Whoa. Jay, when you play that guitar, go on, man. Go now.
Give it up for Jay Oh, I'm not afraid to be alone, but being alone sure is better with you. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa. 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 When I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true. Life is better with you.
I love that you stand up and give us. That's good. So we got one last song for you, and you may have heard it before, and if you have, I want you to sing along. But it's a song that I wrote in Woody Harrelson's bathroom. It's scandalous, yes, it was. Very scandalous, trust me. Woody said, you know, Woody's famous for smoking ganja. And they said, Michael, you should come to my house. It's a very creative place. You can have the whole place to yourself. And I'll be gone making this movie Zombieland, and you know, yeah. and you can just record and do whatever you want. So I did, and I was there by myself, and I put some chords down on my little iPod player, and I go in the shower, and I start listening to the chords back, you know, strumming along, and like it was one of those moments that we all get where it's like, God, you got this great idea, like you're driving in your car and you're like, oh my God, I gotta remember this, It's like a beach ball, everybody loves beach balls with like a toaster in it, yeah, you know, like, I gotta write this down, you know. And so for me, I had one of those moments, it's like, God, all the words started flowing so fast, and I was thinking like, God, how can I write this down? I'm looking all over for a pen in the shower. I looked all over. I couldn't find one. And so I get this great idea, like, oh, I'm just gonna write it on the glass in the steam. And so I write all the words, and it's flowing. I get them all done, and I get out of the shower, and I'm feeling real like, oh, I solved that one, you know. And drying myself off, and I look back, and the words are slowly like vaporizing. I just used the word vaporizing in a story about Woody Harrelson. And so the words are going away, and so I get this other flash of brilliance, and I grab my iPhone and I just dive. I go sliding butt naked across the wet tile, like in Jackie Chan movies. I'm just like, whoosh, you know. And I snap a picture just before the steam disappears. And I'm like, I solved that one. And then I put it in my computer and I look at it, and it's inside out and backwards. Right on the inside of the glass. And so I called a friend, and he's like trying to talk me through it on the phone. It was like, for me with the computer, and it was like trying to land a 747. He's like, you know, Shift, Command, Control, B, 2. But I finally get it the right way. And you know, Woody calls me, and he's like, Michael, how's the songwriting going? I said, well, Woody, I'm sitting on your toilet. Can you call back? And he says, no, I just want to know how's the songwriting going. I said, it's going great. I think I wrote, you know, a hit song in your bathroom. And he says, is it a number 1 or a number 2?